Hello everyone, I'm Cheese, and this is a celebration for you guys. 50 subscribers. It feels unreal. Now, I know it is very, very tiny numbers in the grand scheme of things of YouTube, but it is really big for me. I haven't done this long, and I can't thank all of you enough. Now, when I started YouTube, I decided that at 50 subs, I'm gonna do a celebratory JoJo's video, so here we go. And as per usual, if you find yourself being entertained by this, please leave a like, and if you're new, you can always subscribe to help the channel grow to those new heights. But first and foremost, before we get started with JoJo, I have not finished JoJo. I'm roughly a bit before halfway. I'm very close to the end of Stardust Crusade. So this is kind of a halfway JoJo's video. I'll probably do another one once I've fully finished the show. And the main part of this is kind of exploring what is JoJo, what do I think about it, will I keep watching JoJo, and most importantly, should you watch JoJo? Right, so JoJo's is already in my top all times anime favorites, and therefore I will definitely keep watching it, and I would recommend you watch it too, but maybe finish this video first. Now, that being said, while I still really enjoy JoJo's, there is a very odd phenomenon going on with the anime for me. Generally speaking, when I watch anime, I will wait for a season to be finished, and then I will binge the living crap out of that season, usually going to bed somewhere around 4 in the morning in the process. But for the life of me, I cannot do this with JoJo's, and I couldn't tell you as to why this is. I suspect it's because JoJo's requires, at least from my monkey brain, a bit more thinking than your usual anime. The fights against the enemies are often not very straightforward. There are little hidden nuances and lots of thinking going on from the characters. And I feel like to grasp the whole situation, you yourself also need to do some brain gymnastics. And that could be the reason why I can't binge it. But I still really enjoy JoJo's. And therefore you can't really go expecting an objective review from this video. It is more of a bit of a JoJo fanboy stuff. But with that out of the way, let's get to the actual meat of this video. What is JoJo's really like? To really put it to words, JoJo's is, well, bizarre, if the name didn't already give that away. But for real, it's quite a unique experience in the anime world, and there is nothing really quite like it out there. From its very unique art style, to the power system, to the characters, and the whole story aspect as a whole. So the art style. What can I really say about the art style? Except if you ever see a picture of JoJo's, you will know that it is from JoJo's. From the really strong lines, to the exaggerated body proportions, especially on the male characters, to the most JoJo thing of them all. The poses. All of the impossibly amazing poses. So yeah, it's all very JoJo, and it is amazing. Not only is the art really cool, nice stylized, the animation quality is awesome, and the music in JoJo's really hits the spot for me. I don't talk about music very often on this channel because I understand jack shit about music, but something in the JoJo's music just really hits me. Now for the characters and the story. An important point to keep in mind when watching JoJo's is the characters change a lot. Usually from one arc to the next you have a completely new cast of characters. This includes the main characters, and to a degree the villains, although we have some returning stars on that department. Once you really start getting into it, all of this will make sense though, because it is not really a story of one JoJo, it is a story of the Joestar family, and at least thus far in Stardust Crusade it has taken place over a rather extensive span of time, and the characters, at least the good guys, are humans, and well, humans generally tend to have an expiration date. Not only do the characters change, the power system also evolves and changes along with the story, and to me, this is very ingenious because I hate ludicrous power creep in anime, and this is an extremely well-written way to avoid that problem. I'm not going to go too much into detail with the story on this one. I will instead save that for possible future JoJo's videos if this one does well, but there are a few important things I would like to mention about the story. So first and foremost, I have thus far witnessed the rise of Jonathan Joestar, Joseph Joestar, and Jotaro Kujo, these being the 3 JoJos I have encountered in my JoJo's journey thus far. They're all very well written characters, not only them, but their companions as well. And along them, and well opposed to them, stand the amazing antagonists of JoJo, and they truly are something else. Standing atop the mountain of anime antagonists, along with the likes of Don Quixote Don Flamingo from One Piece, are characters like Dio Brando, the adopted brother of Jonathan Joestar turned into an evil vampire overlord. As well as the dreadful Pillarmen, these ancient humanoid beings of superhuman powers intent to ruling the world. They're amazingly well written. They have character building, although be it in a very different manner to the main characters. And they do feel genuinely threatening evils, unlike so many extremely forgettable anime villains out there. The last thing I really want to go into a little bit more detail about is the power system of JoJo's. The first one being fairly straightforward and simple, that being the power of the waves, the Hamon, the ability to strike with the power of the sun at your fingertips and lay waste to the evil undead vampires. Not only that, if one is strong enough, they may to bring down the mighty Pillarmen. Now, at the fall of the Pillarmen, Hamon really reaches its end, and therefore we're introduced in the next arc to the second power system of JoJo's, and this is a bit more convoluted, but it does serve as the foundation, really, for the future of JoJo's, and is one of the major aspects keeping the show safe from the bane of shonen shows, that being extraordinate power creep. This system are the stands. Stands are essentially what you'd call ghosts or apparitions born of the user's life energy. Therefore, they can really take any shape, size, or appearance, leading to an essentially infinite variation between uses and strategies. Therefore, no two stands are similar to fight against, and most of them don't require even straight-up strength to defeat. A stand battle really is as much of a contest of brain as it is that of brawn, and to me, the main benefit of this is that all of the characters remain and will remain relevant, as there is no stupid requirement for a stand-up power increase for the villains to remain relevant, while still providing an environment for the main characters to grow and develop on their own. So yeah, this has been a very brief look into JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. If you would like to see me do more JoJo's content, perhaps reviews for each of the major arcs of JoJo's, please comment so down below. I will definitely do another video once I've fully finished the anime. But with that, I have been Cheese, and for today I bid thee farewell, and I hope to see you guys next time. And again, thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. Goodbye for now. Ta-ta.